For today's topic on the 10 body systems, I chose to do the human reproductive system. The primary functions of the reproductive system is to bring life into the world, also known as having a baby. It consists of a male sperm cells and a woman's eggs joining together, fertilizing to create the process of the baby, which typically takes about 9 months for the baby to be born. The constituent organs for the reproductive system are made up of a lot of different components. Each system has specific roles to help organs function properly for the reproduction. So here are some of the constituent organs for the female, which consists of the ovaries, the fallopian tubes, the uvula, the vagina, and the uterus. And here I have an image so that way you can just be more familiar with where everything is placed and how everything looks. And all of these are significant for the reproduction of a female. Next, I have all of the important constituents in the organ for a male, which will consider of a penis, testicles, urethra, vas deferens, the epididymis, the scrotum, the prostate gland, the seminal vesicles, and the vulval gland. And here I inserted another diagram to help you just see where everything is, how everything looks, where everything is located. And these are all the primary functions, or sorry, not functions. These are all of the constituent organs that help make up of the male's reproduction. So there are many health problems and common diseases that are associated with the reproduction system. Here are some health facts, and basically it's showing that the reproductive system relies on a hormonal balance, which is very important for sexual reproduction. And there can be many disorders that can be associated with the reproduction system that are of like cancer, and there's just different types of cancer such as breast, ovarian, endometrial, prostate, and testicle cancer. The reproductive system also has threats externally, which can be caused through sex. While having sex, you can contract an STI or an STD, and these can have long-term health issues and effects that can also lead to death in some cases if they go untreated. Here's a list of some specific STIs/STDs that men and women can contract that can play a part into the health factors for the reproductive system. And when you have an STD for a long time and it goes untreated, it can cause many effects such as infertility. It can also have an effect on babies when they're born if they go through the canal and the mother's infected and it's not being treated. It can also cause long-term effects with the child as well. And another issue that can cause harm to the reproductive system is radiation exposure, and which that can damage DNA, which is the genetics that are needed to create a baby. There's many interactions that the reproductive system has to use and to go along with other systems for the body to function properly, such as the endocrine, the nerve, the circulatory, and the muscular system. The endocrine system is basically responsible for hormones, and the ovaries in women's and testicles and men produce the hormones that are related to sexual maturity and reproduction ability. Another system is the nervous system. The nervous system is made of two parts, which is the brain and the spinal cord, and the reproductive system interacts with the nervous system because it helps the hormones respond and also helps with coupling or mating, and it helps with the sensory effect. So it allows you to process what's going on in your actions and what you're doing to have it to cause the reproduction. Another system is the circulatory system, which is made of the veins, arteries, capillaries, and the heart, which basically helps move fluids throughout the body. And this system interacts with the reproductive system because it helps move it helps moves the endocrine glands that which just targets the body, such as blood flow. And then an example of that is the blood flow for circling through the body for an erection for men. And then last but not least, another system that works hand in hand with the reproductive system is the muscular system. It basically gives the body its structure, the protection of organs inside of the body, and it helps with the movement. And it all consists of bones, muscles, tendons, ligaments, and fasces. And an example that I came up with is when a woman is giving birth to a child, they need the muscles to contract and be able to push for the baby to be able to come down and for them to deliver the baby. And due to the muscular cell system, it allows the body to be able to push and contract for the baby to be born. And then all in total, the reproductive system works hand in hand with all of our body systems to help control our body's proper functions. And here's just a quick video that I found online on YouTube. And it just gives a general idea of what the reproductive system is for men and women. And it also helps give you a quick explanation without going too in depth, but it gives you enough information so you understand the logistics of the reproductive system.